Good afternoon. This is Arena Spice. Today I'm going to show you I'm making some cheese rolls, some pastry cheese rolls. A lot of fun ask for that, so today I'm going to make some for you guys to see. See you in a little bit. Today I'm making some cheese roll, and this is the ingredient for the pastry. Here you need 1 stick of butter, which equal to half a cup, so we need half a cup. 1 stick of margarine, which is equal to half a cup, but you can use Crisco instead, Crisco shortening, which is I think is even better than the margarine. Here I'm going to use 2.5 cup of flour, unbleached white flour, half a teaspoon of salt, or you can use quarter if you're not much into salt, 1 egg, and some ice cold water. So I'll show you the next step, what I do with all of these and how I prepare it. I'm going to show you, I'm putting the flour in here. You know, sifted flour is good. If you want to sift it, you can sift it. It's all better. So now I'm going to put the margarine and the butter very thinly in here, because we have to mince it up in there. So I'm going to finish all this up, and I'm going to show you the next step. So now I put it in the flour. So now what we're going to do, we have to make this like a crumbs. You have to mince this butter into this flour until it resembles like breadcrumbs. So I'm going to do this, and I'll show you the next step, how I get all together. Continue work it like this until all blending. Now I blend the butter here, the salt, and the egg in the mixture here. Now I'm going to add the ice cold water. We're going to form a little dough with this. So I'm going to scoop all up one corner, and now I'm going to add the water. So I'm going to throw a little at a time to form a dough. So I'm going to continue to do all of this and let you see how I finish up this. So now I finish all of these here, and I'll put all back together here. And then we're gonna, we gotta make like a little ball with it, because you're not kneading it, it's just you're doing like this. Just get all together. So I'll show you the next step, because this is almost finished. So this is the dough. So I'll show you the next step. Now I want to show you, I'm going to put it into this plastic wrap. And I have to put it in the refrigerator and leave it at least for 2 hours. So I have to put it in here. Then I get back to you after 2 hours in the refrigerator after 2 hours. So what I'll do now, I'm going to try to flatten it. So here I'm going to put it in the refrigerator and leave it for 2 hours. Then I come back and show you the next step. So here is the seasoning for the filling for the cheese roll. Half a teaspoon of mustard here I have 2 cloves of garlic, fresh garlic, or you could use garlic powder, and I have a few leaves of cilantro, which you just have to be finely chopped. I have a stick of cheese, or depends on how much cheese you use, how much you're making. Now this is optional. These are some pepper. You can use some black pepper instead. I have an egg wash here to put in the egg on top, and this is basically the ingredients. So I'm gonna prepare all these and I show you how I make the filling. I want to show you how you can grate, because these are stick cheese, or you can buy the cheese already grated, but I'm gonna grate the cheese. So either you could do it at this thicker end, or you could do it in the thinner end, but this may be too thick, so I'm gonna have to use this one here. So I'm gonna grate all these up, then I'm gonna show you the next step, how I'm gonna mix everything up for you all to see. So this is how I'm coming, because this will need for put into the cheese roll. So here is the grated cheese. I finished grated, and I'm gonna blend everything up here for you guys to see. So I grate it, and I'll be adding in the rest of the mixture. Okay, so now I'm gonna use, here I grate the garlic, or you can use garlic powder. Pepper is optional, it's hot, but I like it a little spicy. And this is cilantro, thinly diced. So I'll be put all these into this mixture. And then I'll be adding in the mustard. So I have everything in there, and now I'm gonna mix all up, blend it up. So I'll see you in the next step. Now here my dough, I took it out from the refrigerator, my pastry dough. So now I'm gonna roll it out and start making the cheese roll. So here I'm gonna cut it in 2 halves. You know, you could make a batch, you could leave it some, you don't care to do all, but I'm gonna take a half of this, and I'm gonna make the cheese roll and save the next half in the refrigerator. Anyway, so I'll show you the next step. So now I'm gonna flour the board, and I'm gonna cut. Now cut it by the piece. Now I'm going to roll this out. So you always flour the board, and then you roll it out like this. Flour the board, or else it's gonna stick. And then we roll it out a little more. See, now what I do here now, you can cut the edges, you know, even it out. If you don't like that part, you can do it. Make it a nice square. So now I'm gonna put the cheese. You can add what type of seasoning or what kind of seasoning, or you could leave it plain if you don't have to put all of these here that I put, but I just love it with it tastes. I put another set here, right over here. And then we roll it over back like this. Next, I do the edges. And then we give them this air hole for baking. So I finish this all up and let you see. Now I want you to see that I finish the cheese roll. I don't set all of them up into roll. It's looking good. So now what I'm gonna do, I put my oven on 350 degrees to reheat. Then I bake it at least for 15 minutes or till it's golden brown. So I'm gonna put some egg wash on top. Then I'll show you the next step. So here I'm gonna put some egg wash on that. The oven already reheat, so I'm gonna just put a little. So I'll finish all this up and then I'll put it in the oven, and then you see the final step. You see it's in the oven, so now it'll have to bake. This is my cheese roll. It's nicely done. I want to say that you guys can try this recipe. It tastes very delicious. I would like to thank all the subscribers out there for subscribing to me, for all your nice and kind words and the thumbs up. I really appreciate it, and I want to say thank you so much. So this is Arena Spice. I want to say you guys have a beautiful day and enjoy. And don't forget, try this recipe. You will love it. The most flaky, tastiest cheese roll I ever ate. This is it. I'm going to show you how flaky it is. I'm going to break it right here and show you. Soft and flaky. This is how it is. And very tasty. Bye bye now. You guys have a good day and bye.